I'm joined with Tara Christie from Banyan Gold. Tara, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So gold's hitting all-time highs. I'm asking everybody this question just because I like to hear the different perspectives on it. What's going through your head right now when you think about the price of gold?
Well, I've been waiting for the price of gold to do this a long time, being in the gold business for most of my career. It's certainly really validating what we have now. Like, we've got an amazingly big gold deposit, and personal satisfaction would be that this deposit actually becomes a mine in the cycle that we're currently in.
So Tara, since the last time you and I chatted, which was the Rural Symposium back in July in Boca Raton, since then your stock has tripled. At the time, you guys put out a resource update on the ORMAC project. Do you think that the movement in the stock is a result of investors responding to that event, or do you think it's the general gold market? Why is it that your stock's up 300%?
I think it's a few factors. One, we were extremely underrated compared to our peers. We're under $20 per ounce in this gold market. And that's partly because of the events that happened last year. But the main catalysts have been that resource update, a new geological model that has more lithological and geological constraints. But what that means to the layperson is people are starting to see that this deposit hangs together, that the high grade hangs together, and getting some indicated was important. So that's a higher category of resource. That was one catalyst. We combined that with putting out some more drill results, proving that we're drilling higher grade, 1 gram plus 11 grams, 9 grams, 40 meters of 4 grams. Those are showing people that this deposit has a high grade core, particularly from airstrip, which we haven't drilled. Another key factor was the deal with the receiver to remove that perceived overhang because they had some stock, and to get 100% of our property. That was, people were uncertain about that, and uncertainty affects people's stock prices. So now that we have certainty with that, we've got the new resource, we've got increased credibility. People started to go, wow, this story is one we should be getting involved in.
And you guys aren't the only one in the Yukon who's seen tremendous life in their stock. We were chatting with Rackla Metals recently, and that stock has done phenomenally well. And they don't even have drill results yet, which is pretty crazy. Now, you were just mentioning those properties that you acquired. Can you walk us through? My understanding is you guys got these properties through receivership.
So this we've had a deal since 2017.
Okay.
And the company that we had a deal with went into receivership. So we'd earned 75%. So this is just accelerating and cleaning up that deal with the receiver. But whenever you have to deal with the receiver, it creates uncertainty.
Okay.
Now we have a court order approving our deal, which is great. That was a major catalyst for us, and it's given us, we're completely separate from that.
Okay.
There's no more uncertainty related to it.
Okay. So you guys also recently released some assay results from the ORMAC project. What's the high level here?
The high level is that our targeting is better than ever. We're focusing on that high-graded airstrip where we've got that dike contact. 50% of our drilling is going into airstrip, both focusing on that dike, and it's actually a couple dikes we're now seeing, and up tip of that, a lot of converting areas that are waste into ore and potentially even high-grade ore, and pit walls, places where we haven't drilled deep enough. We ended in 1 gram mineralization. Well, obviously you can push the pit floor lower. Same with a power line. 40% of our drilling's going into power line. We can see these really strong east-west 1 gram plus trends right near surface. We're expanding on that, and we're using the work that we've done for the PEA, the modeling of the pits, along with our new geological model to really target ounces that are going to matter. So, our tagline is now targeting 5 million ounces of 1 gram plus that will go into a mine plan. And that's partly what's driving some of the excitement, is people can start to see it. And then 10% of our drilling's going into pure blue sky.
Okay, so I'll leave you with this question here. If I'm an investor watching this right now, or I have you guys on my watch list, I'm going, okay, in this cycle, I think that the Yukon's going to go through a bit of a renaissance. What should I watch out for in terms of milestones, news flow, that sort of thing over the remainder of the year for Banyan?
So We planned 30,000 meters. We're already 28,000 meters in. So expect to see us upsize our drill program to 40 or 45,000 meters. We'll drill through November.
So that's just for 2025.
Just for 2025, yeah. And focusing on that high grade, yeah, we'll close our deal with the receiver, and that'll allow us to push our PEA out to 2026, so we can include all of this high grade drilling. So we've only released 20 holes this year, and we've drilled 120. We'll probably have drilled 140, 50 by the time the season's done. So that'll give us really strong and exciting news flow into 2026, combined with, great economics. And we're starting to see, analysts just put out on Sunday a new report with a new target price of $1.70 for Banyan based on actually running models.
Which analyst was that?
Paradigm, Don Blythe.
Okay. One other question I just got to ask about is, my understanding is that Victoria Gold, they did own a percentage of you guys. Any idea of what's going to happen with those shares?
A lot of them have already been sold. If you look at our trading volume back to June, we've traded 112 million shares. We're over that critical $1 million liquidity trading per day, which, so they may have some left, but it really doesn't matter. You look at our trading volume, it's a de minimis amount. So I think that overhang's gone. There were a lot of people waiting for that block of stock, and the receivers chosen their own path on how to sell that stock. And we know they've sold some of it. That was part of our agreement, was that they would remove that overhang as well.
Well, Tara, congratulations on the success that you guys have had, especially since we most recently chatted. Who knows? Maybe you're up another 300% the next time we talk. I think the deep dive is good luck. That's just my opinion.
Well, we're still $34 an ounce. Our peer just across the valley from us at $100 per ounce with a more challenging topography. So wait to see our drill results. I think we've got a lot of room to go.
All right. Well, thanks very much for hopping on, Tara, and let's chat again as some of these results come out.
Thank you very much.